afternoon and welcome back to the Trade Fair Center Pavilion A, where the Ghana Build Expo 2018, the sixth edition, is still ongoing. A very good afternoon once again to our viewers out there. You are watching this program live on DTV1 across Ghana and West Africa, and we still in the move of talking to some of the exhibitors within this expo, and with me here is Mr. Volkan.
Nice to meet you.
The rep or the CEO? Yeah, the rep or the CEO?
Yeah, CEO.
The CEO of SkyMix
and MVS.
And MVS product. How's it going?
Everything is fine. We have just arrived here 2 days ago, and we have already started to exhibition as a SkyMix and MVS. Everything is going well. Some companies very attractive, very positive for our products. And actually, if I tell our stories, we are two sister companies settled in Turkey. We are producing concrete batching plants and concrete blocks machines in all over the world. We have many customers from Africa, especially in Senegal, Kenya, Ethiopia, and one customer just exists from Ghana, Accra. We are happy for that. Now our SkyMix products using in Accra. We totally happy for our future. We are planning to grow in Ghana with our products, and we are still seeking dealer, strong dealer.
Strong dealer.
Yes, our seeking dealer should be a strong and fight with us in Ghana market. Yeah, that's it.
So SkyMix is actually an international company. For how long has it been in existence?
We have established these two companies 5 years ago in Turkey, but 55 years old experience, because we have already started our jobs as a sales rep.
Yeah, okay.
I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
wow,
an engineer.
that's very good.
But after university, we have already started our business as a sales rep in different companies, and finally we decided to open our companies in Turkey, in Ankara, and then our aim is to sell our products not only in Turkey but also African countries. Yeah, we are advancing step by step. In Ghana, I have a good dreams for Ghana market.
But so far you don't have any partner or any agent in Ghana?
No, actually, we are just seeking.
You are seeking?
Yeah, strong agency in Ghana.
Right.
Maybe they can touch with us and we can meeting B2B. What can we do together?
Is that your first time in Ghana?
Yes.
Your first time in Ghana?
Yes, first time, but it won't be the last.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I will come here frequently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me know. What did you see in Ghana that you wanted to? Do you see more opportunities?
Yes. When I came in Accra first time 2 days ago, I totally thought that touristic country and needs to grow like European countries, European cities. Maybe our products will help to Ghana to growing and to be the one of three country in Africa. Yes, we will manage many things in your country, and I am happy to be here, and it won't be the last time that I visited your country. We have good plans, good dreams for your country. First, we have to find really strong, really tough partner.
A strong and a tough partner. We are talking to the CEO of SkyMix and MVS Company Limited in Turkey. He's also he's here to or liaise with any good and strong structured agent for his company in Turkey so they can supply to Ghana. Is that I think I'm right on that part?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does it mean your requirement for partnership is it very strong?
Uh, it should be strong. That's why uh, he or they should well know the customer, should well know the targets. For example, uh, he knows the correct address, correct targets. You know what I mean? For example, he doesn't visit everybody. It's gonna be waste of time. It means strong means not financial. If he knows the customer well known, for example, strong dealer should know the strong customer.
Oh,
Which
okay.
company can buy our products?
All right.
Inspect financial. You know, this is very important because we are doing export business. We are not selling our products by check. You know.
Yeah.
Cash business,
Yeah.
export business.
Export
Yeah,
business,
that's
yeah.
why we need a strong customer and strong dealer to find that strong customer. Yeah,
A strong dealer to find a
Yeah.
customer. Then it's very, very open. So
common is strong.
yes.
Common word, yeah.
So this is the day 2 of the fair.
Ah, fair is not so active, but the people coming here and talking with us, everybody wants to sell something and want to buy something from fair. But it's the second time you did your fair, right?
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
maybe
Just
second time.
Yeah, the second
Yeah.
time
Maybe
by the
after-
ST shipment,
yeah.
actually, but the 6th time
Yeah,
in
maybe
general.
next time will be more than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
okay. Everybody come here, visit us. We are talking about our business. They are well known what going on in Ghana. Everything is all right for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So tomorrow is actually the last day.
Yeah, tomorrow is the
and
last
I'm hoping you are hoping to achieve much. I mean, the reason why you joined the expo. Am I right?
Yes, you are totally right. As I said you before, like I said, we choose a path in Ghana, and this exhibition will start up for us.
Oh, okay. So after the fair, and somebody, I mean, some Ghanaians are very slow in decision making sometimes. I mean, if I'm coming out to be a dealer to your Skybase, I want to achieve my target. I want you so that you can also achieve your target. Business keep going on and off. I mean, very smoothly. And I need to take time by not taking these 3 short days to make a critical decision. I need to also inform my partners or make sure I get the customer or make sure I get the customers or the list of customers down. So maybe by the time I come back to my decision to be your partner, the fair is over. What happens?
It's a good question. To be a partner with us means that long-term relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, long-term, like a marriage,
Yeah.
like a marriage.
Like a marriage.
We choose our partners in a long-term period because everybody wants to be a partner with us in Ghana. For example, in 2 days, maybe more than 20 people wanted to be partner with us. But before choosing these our partners, I just request him, please first sell our products to Ghana market.
Yeah.
Please sell first.
put
And
us-
then let's discuss our business together, our long-term relationship. Yeah.
So after here, where can somebody find you? By maybe your website. You can give your website
Of
out,
course.
or maybe your phone number. I mean, how somebody. I think the website will be better.
Of course, I'm gonna give. If doesn't.
Yeah, you can- yeah,
I
speak
can.
to the
I can
public,
tell.
yeah. Speak to the viewers.
Our website www.mvsproject.com, and the other companies www.skymix.com.tr. If they want to email us, our emails info@mvsproject.com and info@skymix.com.tr.
All right. So thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
You've been speaking to the CEO of SkyMix Limited. They are into concrete production. I mean, the machinery for it, and they are seeking to have partners in Ghana. I mean, strong dealers who get them customers and will liaise between the customer and them in Ghana here. So we are hoping to have the next exhibitor on here, and it's still ongoing on live here on DTV1, where the Ghana Build Expo 2018, the 6th edition, is still ongoing, and we are talking to the various exhibitors, about 108 exhibitors who are exhibiting their product and their services here. It has to do with construction, financial institution, those who are seeking for a partnership, and those who are also here to sell their product and introduce new products in the market. They are all happening here live. It's the 6th edition actually, and we have about 4 or 5 countries here, from Turkey, from China, from United Kingdom, from Greece, from Egypt, from Israel, and all of them are just gathered here to exhibit what they have, and also to seek for partnership for agents in Ghana here. So the expo is actually a bouquet of so many things that is going on here live in Accra Pavilion A, where the fair is being taking place. So with me here is how are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you so much.
I'm trying to know your name.
I'm Rui. My name is Rui. I come from Portugal. My enterprise make machinery for clay brick production. I hope your country you lose this tradition, but I hope you in the future make the buildings with the clay bricks, hollow bricks clay.
Okay, so you make machinery for clay bricks, right?
Yeah, right.
Is that your first time in Ghana?
It's my second time in Ghana. The first one I visit Kumasi region. I contact with BRI Institute in Kumasi, because this institute have a lot of experience and some studies and use clay and use bricks, clay, or make the construction with the hollow bricks products. So it is my second time in Ghana. Congratulations for your country. It's an amazing country.
Thank you
so much.
So far, what do you want to achieve during this fair?
I explain you. Our enterprise, we make machinery for produce bricks, right? And our interest in this market is develop or support the brick producers in Ghana. That's our mainstream for this time. We come, and if it's possible to find some investors on this area, we appreciate that.
Oh, okay. So you actually here to? Do you have agents in Ghana?
No, not
so
yet.
you are, one of the reasons of this fair is to create agents, agents or dealers in Ghana, who actually liaise between the customers and you.
Really, or talk with a person, some potential investors in this market, and to grow up the production of the bricks production in Kumasi or in Accra. Is because in Kumasi exists only one factory. In Accra, only one factory, a small factory, not a big production. And if it's possible to develop more the production of the brick, I appreciate that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's very great. So this is the day 2 of the fair. Are you achieving your purpose of joining the fair?
Yes, sure.
People walking into your booth?
Yes.
Establishing contacts and liaising with them?
A lot of contacts today, and the publisher all make the questions about the products, about the machinery. It's a good market. It's a professional guys who are coming and ask me for this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so do you see buildings now changing into clay bricks as time goes on in this era? do you see, and what do you think? Do you think clay bricks has a special quality effect, or what do you say? Educate me.
Exactly. If you compare the characteristics between the concrete blocks and the clay bricks, uh, the first one is thermal isolation. You can reduce the thermal isolation. You can the values of the thermal isolation in the bricks is more low. You can reduce the quantity of the electricity you for the air condition, you know, because inside your home the temperature is more low and humidity is more low and the sound also is more low.
But clay is not too expensive than the concrete bricks?
No, the price is almost the same of the concrete bricks. The price is almost the same.
Oh, wow, that's very, very, very great.
Okay.
That's very great. So after the fair, where can somebody locate you?
Yeah,
And imagine probably a dealer who in Ghana, most of the time the dealers takes a long time for them to come into realization or conclusion that they want to be agents or they won't actually want to buy the equipment or something. How can they communicate with you?
After the fair, we make some meetings, and in the Friday, I invite everybody to assist to one meeting organized by Association of the Bricks and Tiles Producers of Ghana. It's a new association. We go to make a meeting to introduce and to explain the benefits of the bricks.
Oh wow! So when you leave back to your country,
My country,
how can we get you? Any website to give the viewers? Any maybe email?
okay.
Something to give the viewers that somebody can mail you, somebody can check you on the online, or
Okay,
probably
you can check online www.metalcertima.com.
Metacertima.
Metalcertima.com.
That's METALCERTIMA.com. Metacertima.com. Or send an email to
Or send an email to Rui, R-U-E, dot Canhas, like C-A-N-H-A, at metalcertima.com.
or at metalcertima.com.
Yeah.
But I'm very hoping that you get strong people, strong dealers who are going to lace between you and your company to also buy the idea of clay bricklaying machinery or engineering services.
Yeah.
But do you see yourself bringing your company down here to Ghana too quick?
Maybe.
I mean, because the government of Ghana has introduced one district, one factory,
Yeah.
that Ghana is actually seeking or trying hard to achieve that goal to help the economy, and infrastructure and development is actually helps in sustainable economy. Do you see yourself coming down with your investors or with your board of directors or your team to get another Metacertima Ghana branch or Ghana factory?
It's possible. After this trade fair, I get to make a report to my CEO, and I think my CEO come to your market to talk with some possible investors. Also, the government for some ministers of this to develop more the production of the brick production in Ghana. I hope so.
All right. Thank you very much, Roy.
Thank you very much.
It's a very pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
And I understand you. That's very good. I'm hoping that you get a good business out of this.
Okay, thank
so
you
that
so much.
2019 you'll
Thank
be
you
fine.
so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, viewers, so you're still watching us live from the Trade Fair Center here, Pavilion A, where the Ghana Build Expo 2018. The 6th edition is still ongoing. We just finished talk with Mr. Roy, the rep from the Metacertima, and they are into clay bricklaying product of clay bricklaying machinery and engineering services, and they are thinking and hoping to also have dealers or to also have agents in Ghana that they will lace between them and customers in Ghana. They are also hoping that they achieve or help in the realization of the government one district, one factory I mean, one district, one factory policy by coming down to Ghana to open one company that will also, I mean, create another people or give an opportunity to the youth to also work in their factory and teach people how to do this clay brick laying machinery. I mean, it's a very, very, very good thing that they are going to do. I mean, they have to do it. She's going to report to his management, his board of directors, so they can come back after the fair to Ghana here and operate that or open that business or that factory. We have another exhibitor, like I said, 108 exhibitors ongoing here at the Trade Fair Center, Pavilion A, where the Ghana Build Expo is still ongoing. And you have a exhibitor from South Africa, Frame Card. Good journey, Baba.
Yeah, from Jan.
So they are good. Yes, sir.
I'm well, thank you.
Very nice meeting you.
No, thank you. Good to meet you as well.
And you are?
Silo.
Seller from the Frame Card?
From Frame Card, yes.
Yes. Tell us what Frame Card do.
So Frame Card, we specialize in manufacturing and supply of machines that roll the steel for light steel construction, also light steel trusses, which is a very big market in Ghana at the moment. As we see a move away from timber trusses, I think because of a lot of problems like termites, problems like timber becoming very expensive, demand and supply, you don't get as much, so it's becoming very expensive. So the most logical substitute at the moment is light steel. So I think if you drive around Accra or Kumasi or Sunyani, you'll see a lot of structures that have steel roof trusses on top of them. Those are some of our clients that have done those projects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is that your first time in Ghana?
No. I think this is my 10th time in Ghana.
Your 10th time in Ghana?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
nice.
starting to enjoy it. Yeah.
So Frame Card is actually has its agents in Ghana, his presence in Ghana already?
Yes, we have a good footprint in Ghana. We have a couple of very good clients whom I'm sure you'd know. Some very big players in the roofing space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have a very healthy footprint in Ghana at the moment.
So what do you want to achieve by joining this fair?
Look, I think with this, there's a scope for our system to grow in the region because Ghana is situated very well, around a lot of countries, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. So we see this as a springboard for our company and our system to supply not only Ghana, but the rest of the Western African bloc. So we see this as being a very comfortable but very strategic position for Frame Card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's good that way. But this is the day 2.
Yes, the
of
day
the
2.
fair.
Correct.
Are you achieving? Are you still on track?
Yes, we've had some very good quality traffic come through our stand.
Okay.
Some of our clients that are local have come to see us, which is always a good thing to show our support in the region. And yeah, we're very happy with what we've achieved so far.
Very good to that. But
solid leads, yes.
But you're still hoping to have more agents.
Of course.
So Frame Card is still hoping to have more agents here in Ghana and more customer base. So are you at a point thinking of bringing now your company to Ghana to set up a factory?
Look, the factory, we manufacture machines in New Zealand, so we're trying to keep everything in-house, mainly for quality management and quality assurance purposes. So for now, we'll keep it in New Zealand, and maybe hopefully in the next 10 years, we'll have to set up a factory, and who knows, maybe it might be in Ghana.
Yeah, okay, so let me dive in a bit. I've had a couple of opportunities to be in South Africa, and I've been to places like Sandton, Durban,
Cape Town,
Cape Town. I've lived in Joburg, had a couple of training sessions all over that side. Do you see Ghana, because I know this is your 10th time, do you see Ghana, when it comes to infrastructure development, was actually a key sustainable economy?
Yes.
Do you see Ghana going to that? Because if I look at South Africa in infrastructure, it's way higher than Ghana.
Yeah.
So do you see us going that way?
I do. There's a lot of the economic growth in Ghana is very healthy at the moment. I know there's troughs and that, but I think you have Ghana as a country has had a very sustainable economic growth. And with economic growth comes, infrastructure development. You see a lot of people moving out of rural areas into urban areas. Those people need houses. Those people come to university, they need student accommodation. The roads need to be bigger. So I think that economic growth will definitely create a fast-paced, rapid infrastructure development in Ghana. So I'm keeping my eye on Ghana for the next 5 years. I'm sure if not on par with South Africa, you guys might actually supersede us.
I wish you supersede South Africa, but
I hope so too.
That's actually a miracle from God, though. Yeah, it's actually a miracle from God. You see, Frame-Card has its, agents in some other African countries.
Correct.
Yes, but do you see the working rate or the customer base in Ghana upgrowing as to the number of years that you've been operating in Ghana?
Absolutely. In the past 18 months, the Frame-Card Sub-Saharan Africa, which is the region that we look after, actually our biggest sales or our biggest growth has actually come out of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
In the past 18 months, Ghana, 90% of our sales in terms of machines have actually come out of Ghana.
That's great.
And you must remember, we look after 54 countries.
Yeah.
So if 80% of that comes out of Ghana, you must know that something right is happening in Ghana. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I spend more time here than all the other regions.
That's great.
Yeah.
So we're speaking to the rep from Frame-Card, and they are still hoping to enlarge their cause. To enlarge their territory by introducing more agents and getting more customer base to the product they do on supply. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you, sir.
Sharp now.
Thank you. Akwaba.
All right, so we are still live here at the Trade Fair Center where the Ghana Build Expo is still ongoing. 108 exhibitors from different countries, and we are still talking to them, and we are still trying to find them the reason why they joined this expo and what they hope to achieve or aim to achieve. You're watching us live from DTV1 here in Ghana. You're watching us live. We're also on Facebook, and you're also streaming live on YouTube. So wherever you are, you can just either tune into your TV or your social media handle and just catch us live there. We are still talking to the exhibitors. The producers are getting some ready for us. A lot of things are happening. Construction, trying to create MOUs with dealers or agents in Ghana, and also trying to have a strong customer base rate in Ghana. Some are even trying to come down and open their factory to help the government achieve the one district, one factory project, which is still ongoing, or as part of the Nana Akufo-Addo policies or the MPP's policies. We are getting excited, and we could see, and we're hoping that in a few years, as talking to some of the exhibitors, the economy will be sound strong. I have a rep from KJ Power, and they are also from Turkey. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Everything is great in Ghana, so we are very happy to be here.
Is that your first time?
Yes, my first time. And when we come here, first time, of course, so we didn't expect as much as we see here. So everything is much more great than we expected.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. You didn't even tell me your name. In fact, I did ask you.
My name is Aslan.
Aslan
Yeah.
you are the rep or the CEO? The rep.
Yeah, I am the sales manager of the company,
Okay.
and for the export sales.
Oh, okay.
And we are exporting our products to over 90 countries.
Over 90 countries.
Yes, 90.
That means KJ Power is a very big company.
Thank you so much.
It's a very, very big company. So tell me, what are some of your products
Yeah.
you have in here?
We are manufacturing diesel generator sets.
Diesel generator
Yeah,
cells.
from 10 kVA up to 2,500 kVA as a single set. But sometimes our customers need more power, about, for example, 5 mega, 10 megawatt generator sets. We can make synchronization systems, get more than one generator until several numbers, and get a total power.
You sync it together.
Yeah, as a parallel
if
operation.
imagine maybe I want some 10 meg or something, then you have to get me 25 generators and sync them all together for me.
That's correct, exactly, yes.
Wow, that's great.
So it means that parallel operation. They
Yeah,
work
parallel
parallel,
operation.
yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Thank
That's
you
great.
so much.
I mean, that's very, very great. KJ Power is into generator, diesel generator product, and they are operating over 90 countries in the world, and they are here. So tell me more. Is that all that you do?
Yeah, actually, we are focusing on our job only for diesel generator sets, so it gives us a power to support our customers. So we don't want to divide our job to other areas, because we are focused on only diesel generators for power backups.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, do you have I mean, an agent here in Ghana?
Not yet, but that's why we are looking for, because it's the first time we are here. So if you find a reliable company which can serve and sell, and trustable company, why not? But now we are exporting directly from our country without any intermediary and directly. So just checking the market, and of course, after some period of time, we will have dealer.
Okay. So I want to understand this. You want to have a dealer that will liaise between you and the customer, or you want to have an agent that you bring the products to and he sells to the customer? Let's get it clear there.
Yeah, actually, we are looking for a distributor, a private
distributor,
company
okay.
who will import generator sets from us, but we will give them training, we will support them in terms of all technical aspects and spare parts support with the stock in the country. So that's why we are looking for. But also we are working with very important global companies like Perkins Engines, Volvo Penta Engines, and also Kohler, the American brand. So that's why they have international service as well. We are supporting our customers directly, and we are, suppliers together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the day 2 of the fair. Are you achieving the reason of joining the fair?
Pardon?
This is the day 2 of it.
Yeah, of course. There was many visitors in the country, and local companies say that they like our products in the exhibition, and also they will ask us for price quotations. We will support them for the tenders and private requirements. Then time will show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be speaking to the source manager and the rep from KJ Power, and they are here looking for distributors. And you know, one amazing thing, not just distributors, but they're going to support you in the invoice creation, the training, technical, giving a technical support or technical training to support your sale and everything you've done with them. And you're going to liaise between them and the customers, because they want a very credible person. So if you're out there and you are still interested in making business with KJ Power, who are very strong dealers in diesel generators, from any kilo, any watt or any wattage that you want, I think you can walking into the Ghana Build Expo 2018, which is going on live here at the Trade Fair Center Pavilion A. Or you can just check them on their website, kj.com.tr, if I'm right.
Correct. Yes,
I'm
correct.
right. You can just check them on their website, kj.com.tr. Any last word for your viewer?
For power generation market in your country is, very important, because here is improving country which has their own sources, and also industry is important. We are here to support you for your power requirements. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a very pleasure talking to you. So we've been talking to KJ Power, the sales manager, and the rep of the company, and they are looking for distributors to liaise or to deal with them. And I mean, they are giving a technical support, technical training, invoice creation, and everything. You just have to liaise between them and the customer. The office doors is always open, and you can get them on kj.com.tr. They are a Turkey-based company with over 90 countries they are operating. So we are still on live here on DTV1, where we are bringing you the Ghana Build Expo 6th edition 2018. You are watching us live from Accra here on our Facebook DTV1GH, or on our YouTube DTV1GH. We are still streaming on there. So before we bring the other exhibitors, let's take a quick breather, and we'll be right back.
dimension, a world beyond the one we know. Is there life after death? Do angels exist? Can our dreams contain messages from heaven? Can we tap into ancient secrets of the supernatural? Are healing miracles real? Sid Roth has spent over 35 years researching the strange world of the supernatural. Join Sid for this edition of It's Supernatural.
Unforgiveness is like taking in poison and expecting the other person who has offended you to die.
Yes, be angry, confront the issue, deal with the issue, but in choosing your words, in choosing your action, make sure that it is not sinful.
Like a man wants a girlfriend in his wife. A man wants a praiser and encourager in his wife.
Your wife is not your mother. She is your wife.
Lesbianism is not the answer.
Right.
Homosexuality is not the answer.
Right.
Masturbation is not the answer.
Right.
The answer is in Jesus.
Hey.
Remember that the program is all about Jesus. Make peace with him. Walk right with him. He loves you.
No, wait. He said he wants to take me.
Yes. 2 million naira. Just like that. Just because of ordinary belly.
What can we pray? Nah, Biliki, I define. What you do now is go straight to the doctor's office and report to him before it gets too late.
Now the thing where we went to before. I won't be tell doctor, but I can't say, make I can't report. Doctor, what are you saying?
Get out of my office!
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. It is not fair. It is wrong. It is irresponsible.
Are you serious? But is it not effective?
He effective.
She said I'm pregnant.
That is impossible.
Why are you shouting like a kid? Eh? Tommy, is this the first time of being injected?
Is this my first time of shouting in this hospital?
Guys, you just say, no be like, look at this.
God forbid, party. You know, go better for who talk like. I swear to God. So, you mean that a beautiful girl like this has AIDS?
Your business. I'm not the one responsible for your assumption.
Clinic Martyrs, showing on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. on DTV1.
Welcome back from the breeder. The program is still ongoing here at the Trade Fair Center, Pavilion A, where the Ghana Build Expo, the 6th edition 2018, is still ongoing. This show is actually brought to you by ST Group of Company in with their collaboration with the Ministry of Trade and Industry, supported with the Ministry of Works and Housing and other entities. We're still talking to some of the exhibitors. We have 108 exhibitors here. Everybody's trying to exhibit what he or she has for the upgrading of the construction sector in the country now. I mean, a lot of things are happening. Some are also just here to open up their doors for business transaction. I mean, business development. When looking for agency or distributors, you just walk to them. I mean, a lot of things are happening. And also, even have the financial institutions who are here, those who support contractors, go to their financial facilities when it has to do with mortgage or contract loans and the rest. You can get them all here. Under this umbrella is a bouquet of so many things. And we are here with our own Ghanaian company with M. Andolfo Company Limited. And we are here with the CEO, Mr. Andolfo. And how are you, sir?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that was a quick one for you. Yeah. So, M. Andolfo, what are you into?
Yeah, we are a Ghanaian registered company. we are into architectural finishing, and we do
architectural
finishings. Yeah.
You are into the finishing aspect of
yes. So we are here to introduce NIDO wall and ceiling systems, as well as foundation and damp-proofing systems. What we are saying is that don't paint your buildings, panel it. You know, here.
How do I panel my building? When under a layman like me, my understanding is I build it from the blocks to the lintel level. I roof it, and I have to do the plastering, and I have to paint it. I mean, even the paint, you have the first coat, and now it's actually painted. As you panel it, how do I panel it?
You know, it's very expensive.
I'm very interested, and I think everyone home wants to understand what you're also trying to say. By panel it. Can you tell us?
One, people build in waterlogs without treating the foundation, protecting the foundation. At the end of the day, they finish building, and the water gets into the bricks, the concrete walls, and it starts soaking. So you get the moisture. When you start painting, you see that it's peeling off. So we have a system that will protect the foundation for you, then the foundation wall to stop the water entering into the building. When we finish and you put up your structure, we are saying that the shell structure, we are saying don't paint it, don't plaster it. We have a system here. We have a wall system here. This is fiberglass.
It's what?
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just nail it to the wall. We fasten it to the walls. Then this can take you for 20 years.
So I mean, would they just the blocks?
Yes.
Without plastering it?
Without plastering it.
You take the fiberglass.
Yes.
You take the fiberglass and you nail it.
Yes.
To the wall.
Yes, and we have this also. We have 2 layers. We have the fiberglass on it, or we have the aluminium. This one also is for walls and ceilings. And we have floor. So, you see, when you go to the market...
And show us the floor tree.
Yes.
And this one tree is for floors.
It's for floors. We have the tested, and we have
it will not hurt somebody?
No. You see, no tear, no scratch, the thickness. And we have the smooth side.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Yes. So this also, when you are using it, it's more than the ceramic tiles that's on the market that you go and tomorrow it's fade up. You can have it for years on the wall. When it's dirty, you just wash it. You don't repaint it.
Okay, so
it
one,
saves you money.
This one.
This is for commercial buildings, for banks, hospitals, for churches. We know churches, they use they stretch the building, and the building get dirty and other things. You see, when you are worshiping at a place, you have to feel comfort. You see, so when you use the systems, for years, the church will be there without painting, you know, and it saves you money. It saves the country also from our environment, degrading the environment. You see. All
right, so Mr. Andofo, for how long has this product been?
We have been in the system for a year. We've been introducing underfloor air conditioning systems. When you go to an airport, the One Airport Square building, just at the back of Holiday Inn, you see that building with that design. Yeah. When you enter into, you see the air condition there. That is the underfloor, AET underfloor air conditioning. So you can walk on it without knowing that you are walking on air conditioning.
Amazing.
So we are introducing that system, and we have Western forms for contractors. So that is why we bring in the NIDO panel systems for your wall and ceiling without buying inferior ceiling systems on the market.
So why
without painting your building.
Why would you advise me to go for this panel?
To save money in the long term, because 6 months, 1 year, you start painting. But with this, you don't paint frequently. For 5, 10 years, you will not paint.
For 5 to 10 years, you will not paint.
20 years, even you will not paint.
20 years, you
will
not paint.
Yes, if it's dirty, you just wash it.
If after 30 years, the leasehold of my house is about 90 years.
Yes.
I grew up, I used the house for 30 years.
And you want to change the color.
And I want to change the color. What do I do?
Either you buy new forms or new panels, or you can just paint on it. You buy your glossy paint, you use the roller and paint on it, and it's there for years. No tear, no cracks. And this is fire rated. You can't get it on the market.
It's fire
this
rated?
Is Class A fire rated.
I mean,
all the
it won't get
nothing. When the whole house caught fire, you still go and pick these things.
Wow. Wow.
So that if you are thinking about cost effective, then you have to come to us. Because if you paint, you repaint, you repaint, you repaint.
All right, so you say if you are thinking about a cost effective, you have to come to M.
Andolfo
Limited for your panels. They are into architectural finishing. Mr. Andolfo, where can we, I mean, this is the day 2 of the fair.
Yeah.
How is business so far?
Yeah, so far good. Because we are meeting a target group. We are meeting the architects, developers.
Okay.
Yeah, because these projects are for commercial buildings. But we are also coming down to the ordinary man builder just to help him by painting, by plastering. You see the texture of the quality of your building. We said, okay, avoid certain costs.
So are you achieving the reason or the aim of joining the fair?
Yes, we have got some few clients that will follow up after the fair.
After the fair.
And see.
Let me bring your mind off this question. Do you see Ghana in terms of infrastructure, in terms of building? Because I know this thing is actually a new development in the system. Do you see as our buildings, our modern buildings, actually getting standard with a new development?
Right now there's a new building code in the system. So we hope architects will embrace new technologies into our building industry. New building
code that the Vice President just
launched
some month ago or a month ago.
So we are praying that architects would embrace new technologies. If you go to America, we don't build this huge concrete or bricks, but it's very expensive. So the basements are concrete and the finishing is wooden or plastic or something. And they clad it with all these things. And you see them nice. And it's very cheap. And they have nice mortgage systems. So as time, we'll get there. We'll get there.
So after this, where can somebody locate you?
We are now at Kaswa, but we can give our phone numbers.
Okay, so tell viewers, where you
0020 53888848.
Say it again, sir.
020 53888848.
Okay, so are you also looking for distributors or
we are
agents?
Not distributing this into the system. Because we don't want people
because looking at Ghana is very big country. Right. And some, like, you are live on DTV.
Right.
Somebody's watching it from Northern region.
Right.
Somebody's watching it from Volta region. Right. Somebody's watching from Western region.
If he calls, we'll get to him.
And are you sure you alone can service all? Or you are looking for somebody with a strong background to support? No,
what we are trying to do is that we don't want to bring this onto the market. Like when you go to Mokola, you can just go and buy this. No, we don't want people to imitate what we are doing and bring inferior products onto the market. So if you want quality, durability, and cleanability, come to us. You can't get it anywhere. These are US products. They are US standards.
All right, so if you want quality, durability,
cleanability, and simplicity, come to us.
Please come, go to Andolfo Ghana Limited. They are into architectural finishing. They are introducing fire rate A panels who are very new in the market, and because they don't want influx of fake panels, they are trying to take control and charge of it. He said it's actually for high-rise or commercial buildings, but now they are coming down to the individual system to understand, for every Ghanaian to get use of it and also have a value for money, and it's something that they are doing new in the system. So we are still live here on DTV1. You're watching us everywhere in Ghana. It's the Ghana Build Expo 2018, where about 108 exhibitors are gathered here from different countries to showcase their product and also tell us what they have in stock for Ghanaians constructors or for Ghanaians who love construction. And not just that, you have the financial institution too, who also come, who are also here to also support their facilities that they have for every contractor or anybody who is going into construction. It can be you. Maybe you're looking for a mortgage. You can just walk in. You get the Ghana Home Loans and the rest here to also talk to them, and they will show you how and ways to go by it. We have another exhibitor here. How are you, sir?
Very fine, sir.
Your names, please.
My name is Oswald. I'm
representing
Tiberius Ghana Limited.
Okay, Tiberius Ghana Limited. What are you into?
We are into fire protection, so we supply firefighting equipment. But at the moment, we have in large stock fire extinguishers. That is what we are into now.
Tiberius is into fire extinguishers and fire protection equipment, be anything that has to do with fire. I think even the alarms, the smoke indicators and the rest. Tiberius is a place to call for. They are also part of this fair here to exhibit the stuff to their contractors here. So tell me, do you think Ghanaians are getting to understand the need of getting fire protection equipment in their house?
Let me say, it's a process. I think.
Or India, even the commercial buildings.
Good. It's a process. Some of them, they even have it because they are forced to, and they don't know, and they don't understand why they are supposed to get the fire extinguishers there. So somebody will even have a fire extinguisher that needs to be serviced, but the person thinks the extinguisher is there, so he doesn't service it. So I think we need to intensify the education, the need for the fire extinguisher, even at homes and everywhere, because fire can occur anywhere at all. And so wherever you think fire is capable of occurring, you need to get fire extinguisher there. And Ghanaians gradually, I think, are catching up with it. But we need to do more education. And that is why Tiberius has also come into the system. We do training as well, how to use the fire extinguisher and all those things. And so we are there to support Ghanaians as well. So if you're an institution and you want to train your people as to how to use the fire extinguisher, we are available. We'll come around, we'll do that training as well. And we do the education on the need for fire extinguishers.
So they do the training as well and do education. I mean, they can even get a nice package for you whereby you buy from them, they install for you, they come in to train your staff on how to, respond to maybe the smoke detector that they did, if I'm right.
Sure.
So for how long has Tiberius been in?
Okay, Tiberius has been in the system since 2016. And so from 2016, 2017, and 2018, we have been in existence. But we became more commercial in 2017 because the projects, we were targeting the homes. We wanted every home to get extinguisher there so that it will help to fight the outbreak of fire in the homes. And so we have the 4 kilos. We didn't bring the 6 kilos, which are too heavy for people to carry. We have the 4 kilos, which is very lighter for everybody to carry. Yeah. So if you are not home and your kid who is 10 years, 11 years can carry it, if you have a maid, you are not home, there is fire, they can carry. So we'll do the training, and then the extinguisher too, they are not heavy for anybody to carry. And then we have 2 types. We have the compressed one and then the long one. The compressed one, people use them in their cars as well. The other time I was driving along the road and a car has caught fire, but the driver had just 1 kilo of extinguisher. He has finished using it, but still there was fire. And so I got there and I had to give him one of our 4 kgs to help fight his fire. So we advise some of the drivers to also get the 4 kg, which is the portable one, into their boot, and then they can use as well. If you are a transport company like VIP and you need some of your buses too, we give them to you and then you use them. And we have packages for contractors, people who construct big buildings, or you're a real estate developer. We can give you the extinguisher for free. We won't charge you for anything, but we only take transportation and installation from you. Then year after year, we do the servicing for you.
That's a different package.
Sure, it's a different package.
I mean, you're on contract with you. You're not charging you for extinguisher.
We'll not charge you for the extinguisher.
From year to year, you come in to refill the service
and do the servicing
and also do
maintenance for you. So that is what Tiberius is about. And then we have the smoke detectors one, the battery ones as well, which also helps you to understand or know where there is fire in any of your offices, and then quickly you respond to it. And our prices are very moderate. It's been sold at 50 Ghana cedis.
That's very 4 kilos.
Yeah, 4 kilos, 50 Ghana cedis.
4 kilos going for
50 Ghana cedis. Wow. And so everybody can get it. You need to get one in your kitchen. So for us, you cook and you have gas at home, you need to get fire extinguisher, because fire doesn't prompt you as to when it is coming. And you have to be ready to fight fire anytime it occurs in your presence. So we are advising that homes, parents should get in touch with us and get some of the extinguishers at their homes and for their own benefits.
So where can somebody locate Tiberius?
All right. Tiberius is located at East Legon, American House. We're in the Union Capital Building, Pawpaw Street. So when you get to American House or the Trotro station at American House and you call our line, we'll respond to you, come then pick you to the
Before
office.
you give your phone line out, this is a day 2. How's the response going?
Sure, it has been wonderful and it's been great. People have passed through the stands and then they've been taught how to use the extinguisher. Some are saying they are going to call back and they will need some, and they didn't know there is an extinguisher that is sold for 50 Ghana cedis. And so we have made that known to them through this exhibition. And so we want to thank the organizers as well. The exhibition has been so wonderful, it's been great, and we are hoping that tomorrow, which is the last day, is going to be more, booming for us.
All right, sir, so give your phone number out to the viewers.
So,
and anybody who is wishing to get the fire extinguisher, be it training or education, or be it a loan package for contractors, I mean, he said they can give it to you for free, the extinguishers for free, but they will train you every year and also do servicing for you. So give the phone number out whilst you leave it.
0245 05 8482. 0245 05 8482. When you call this number, we'll respond to you quickly.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Very pleasure talking to you. All right, so you are still live here at Trade Fair Center Pavilion A, where the Ghana Build Expo is still ongoing here. About 108 exhibitors from different countries, including Turkey, China, United Kingdom, Greece, and everywhere. And everybody is here to exhibit what he or she has for this fair. And it's not just for construction. We have the financial institutions also here. We have the those who are into firefighting and everything, and building materials from the 3D architect, some are architectural finishing, and the rest. And some are not even here to sell. They are here to open opportunities, I mean, business development between their companies in their country and Ghanaians. I mean, to also have a business relation, I mean, a dealership or agency, and also help in everything they do. I mean, the links between them and their customers. So they are here to open, and they are open up for any discussion about the business development. Some also ready to also come out with a one district, one factory. The policy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I mean, they are willing, and after the fair, they are hoping to come out with that policy, to implement that policy. We have another exhibitor here too. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
And you are from?
Premier Steel Limited.
Oh, okay.
SETI Group.
Oh, okay. SETI Group, what are you into, Mohammed?
We are, SETI Group actually is a group of companies, Steelco, Premier Steel Limited, and SETI Brothers. We are into steel.
Say it again.
SETI Groups,
yeah,
Premier Steel,
Premier
Steelco,
Steelco,
and Steelco, and SETI Brothers.
And SETI Brothers.
Yeah, we are actually into the building materials. Premier Steel, we are into paints and construction chemicals, marine paints, and wood lining.
Marine paints.
Marine paints.
I mean, paints that even water can't clean it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
So we are the solo dealers for the paints from Dubai and Brazil and France. That is Berger paints from Dubai and Pittsburgh paints from Brazil, and PPG PMCs, which are marine coatings from France.
Okay.
Apart from that, we are also into waterproofings from Dubai and also from India. Dr. Fixit and DAS.
Okay. So tell me more. This is day 2 of the fair. How is it going?
Yeah, we were able to get some contacts, visitors that develop some interest into our lines, and we are hope to contact them, get some business, and I'm able to share the technology in Ghana, what we are sharing from other countries. We are able to introduce them the new products, and we are hoping for the better result in the future.
Do you have agency in Ghana here?
Yeah, actually we are into Ghana since long time. We have our head office, branch office. We are into Tema, Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, Tamale, and also in Togo as well. So
okay.
We are a big group of companies.
Companies,
SETI group of companies.
SETI group of companies. That's a very big. So do you see the fair bringing new clients on board?
Yes, please.
I mean, people getting to understand the idea and the vision and the product of City Groups?
Yes, please. A lot of customers, they were the first time they have visited this place, and they were very surprised to see that their new technology is available in the market. They were unaware of. Then when they were able to meet the requirements they were looking for, like example, they were asking for some better paints. Like Ghana is the water table is very high, and most of them they will just ask for dampness, the solution for dampness, waterproofings, and some special paints, PMCs, other products as well.
So what makes your paints different from the others in market?
First of all, that we are importing it from other countries, and second is that it is very quality paint. When it comes to quality, it has a better coverage areas, and it has the high hiding power and very economical prices. And better thing is that very technical team. We are always on the customers. Any call, we are ready for them to solve the problems. We do the site visits. We help them out with the proper quotations, performance, and even we are ready to help them out when they are going through some problems they developed while using other paints, other chemicals. We help them out to solve the issues permanently.
All right, so after the fair, how can somebody locate City Group?
City Group, the head office is in Tema.
In Tema?
Tema, yeah.
Do you know the area?
Tema is a heavy industrial area.
Yeah, okay.
Before Tema Steel.
Okay.
And we Premier Steel. I am representing Premier Steel. It's a sister company of City Brothers. Our head office is in Accra, Tudu.
And Premier Steel is into different products?
Premier Steel are all into, actually City Brothers are into steel and steel lines. And Premier Steel is into paints and construction chemicals and then PMCs.
Okay.
So our head office, which is Premier Steel Limited, is in Accra, Tudu. And the branch office is in Tema.
Okay, so any number to put out?
Our head office number is 0267 555 253.
Say it again.
0267 555 253.
Or the website?
Website is www.premiersteelghana.com. www.premiersteellimitedghana.com.
Oh, okay. So thank you very much, Mohammed.
Thank you too, sir.
It's a very pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you.
So that's Mohammed, a rep from City Groups, and he's here to also tell us what they also have in stock for the fair. Be it the paint, the marine ones, the soluble ones, and the one with the high chemicals that will keep and long last for you and for your use. So we are still at the Trade Fair Center here, the Pavilion A, where we are speaking. There are 108 exhibitors ongoing here. They are not just for construction, but also for financing and also up to opening up their doors for business development and a lot. You are watching us live on DTV1 across Ghana and West Africa. And I mean, it's becoming interesting and interesting. We have a new way, there is a new way that development in the world is actually achieving or attaining. And we are very proud that this time industry stakeholders are up to also introduce this thing to Ghanaians. How are you, sir?
Good. Yourself?
I'm very great.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you too. And your name?
Paulo Cruz.
From?
West Park Industrial Park in Takoradi, free zone area.
Oh, okay. West Park Industrial in Takoradi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what are you into?
So we are setting up a free zone area, the next generation industrial park for West Africa. As I mentioned, based in the Shama district in Takoradi. And we're about to begin the construction works. So we're here looking which are the companies that are in the market, materials. We already saw some architects and engineering companies.
So you are actually like a visitor?
No, we are the client.
You are the client?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But you don't have a booth here, do you?
No.
Okay, so you are walking in to look for...
We are exactly on the opposite side of the booth. We are the customer looking for products, for services.
From the exhibitors?
Yeah.
And how has it been going? Are you getting what you want? Is it getting interesting? Are you getting to know the things that... Because I know West Park has been have been working for very long years, and you actually have an idea of what you want to create in the Takoradi there. Are you getting the right things here? Are you getting the right business developers? I mean,
we are witnessing here quite some interesting companies with quite some interesting qualities and certifications. That's what we are looking for. We're looking for local content, but with the right expertise, with capabilities not only for constructing but also maintaining it.
Yeah.
And we've seen some good examples here.
Oh, okay. So this is the day 2 of it. I think it's the first day of you coming. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, this is the first day of you coming. Do you think the expo is actually going on well, or you are expected more? You were expecting more as visitors to that you were expecting to see that you couldn't find?
It is about what you make of it. If you don't go and engage with who is here.
So far your engagement has been successful?
Yes, because there's a lot of acceptance, there's also a lot of willingness from the exhibitors here, and it needs to be a two-way communication. So until now, the items that we were looking for, I've got a few solutions to add to my list, which we're going to explore after this.
Wow, that's very, very interesting. And I'm hoping you get everything you want right here at the Ghana Build Expo.
No, we will need to, because our industrial park has already signed up with a few international tenants, quite large, German tenants, American, going from construction materials, chemicals, assembly plants for appliances and for other sectors. So the demand and the requirements from these companies are also quite high. So what we are looking for is from a certain level, and we were happy to find it here at the fair. It's very good.
You've been in Ghana for how long?
For a while.
For a while. And I know, do you see, so they say infrastructure helps in a sustainable economy. Do you see Ghana attaining a very good, infrastructures when it comes to construct, especially with construction stuff? Do you see us going up, or you think there's a lot more for us to do?
There's always a lot more to do. But what is important is to highlight that there is a willingness from both the people as well as the government, and also the international community has a close eye on what Ghana is currently doing. We're seeing a lot of interest coming out of Europe at the moment, Germany in particular, the UK, also some more Mediterranean countries are starting to look at Ghana, Spain, Italy, Portugal. There's a lot of interest, and what we're seeing is Ghana, but not only Ghana, also other regions, like for instance our region, the western region, Takoradi, is not only today about oil and gas, it's about much more than that. It's about being an international hub. Takoradi is the main export route from the Ghanaian commodities, and that's what's helping this country to develop. One of the key items, which is not being addressed here because it's not the right forum, but is, for instance, vocational training.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We have a good literacy rate here in Ghana, probably one of the better ones in West Africa, but there's still a big gap between when you get out of school and when you get into work. There's a lot of skills missing, and that's one of the items that we are particularly looking at, is to having the right vocational training for that part of labor for those clients that are coming in.
Wow, then that's interesting. You know, the Vice President, I remember, launched some Ghana Building Code. I don't know whether you are aware of it.
Sorry,
the Builders Code. Yep. There was a book that launched after, I don't know whether you've been able to read it and you think it's something that's going to sustain the infrastructures when it comes to, there's a point that even they said when you build a structure, you should have a pathway for the disabled and everything. Do you think it's a good idea in it?
I think that the first stone has been updated very, very recently, which is the new building code.
Yeah, the new building code.
and that is the foundation to start building upon. And fortunately enough, they have recently updated it. That's what we all need to work upon. So it's not what a lot of international companies were doing until now in certain parts of Africa, which was, okay, let's work towards the local construction code and towards international best practices.
Yeah.
We need to get away from that. There needs to be one clear line. And Ghana has established that clear line. There's a new construction code. That's what we need to follow. So that's very good. And of course, education. It's always about education, everywhere where you go. But immediately after that, it's a skill set. It's that closing the gap when you get out of school and enter into the labor market. That is not covered yet. And we at the West Park are setting up a training facility exactly to bridge that gap between...
Oh, okay. So West Park is setting up a training facility that's going to give some people the vocational skills?
Exactly. What those international and other local companies need, we are providing that within the industrial park.
But it's not part of the one district, one factory?
It's not part of the one district, one factory, but it's part, and we are supported by MOTI. We have to say that MOTI has been a huge partner to us.
Who?
The Ministry of Trade and Industry, and especially Honorable Alan Karimatem, and of course his vice ministers. They are quite aware, and they are embracing, of course, the industrial parks, but it's not only because 1D1F, it's also about the industrial parks like Dawa, like Apollonia, like the one in Kumasi, and etc. It's these type of infrastructures that goes beyond the 1D1F. 1D1F is very specific to a location. You cannot bring, for instance, one of the largest chemical plants to a small site in Tamale. It doesn't make any sense. It needs to be in a proper location. But at the same time, probably a plant for a food processing plant for Moringa or something else makes sense to be in Tamale. So there's nothing that goes against or the 1D1F and industrial parks. On the contrary, each one of them complements each other.
Yeah.
And what we need to look at here in Ghana is not only at the loose aspects, but at the full value chain, and understand where are the breaks in these value chains, and that's what we need to fill. 1Ds, 1Fs is one of those links, industrial parks is one of those links, but there are other links that are missing in this value chain, and that's what the government is looking at. And in my opinion, it's too early to say, but they're going into the right direction.
All right, okay. So thank you very much, and it's a pleasure talking to you.
Merci.
I like that. So we've been talking to a rep from the West Park. Industrialization, they say, is also part of the growth of every economy, and that's what the West Park is in Ghana to do, and to train, people with the vocational skills and vocational set. Me and you know that very well that right after school, vocation has become very, very, very hard for the youth in Ghana here. So West Park is trying to create an industry to take care of that. And they were here at the Ghana Expo, Ghana Build Expo, to also get to know some of the exhibitors and what they do, whether they're meeting the ISO certification and everything. According to me, they were so cool, super cool with everything that they've seen, and all the discussion they had has been so fantastic here at the Ghana Build Expo 2018, the 6th edition. Let me remind you once again, the show is live on TV, DTV1, and it's across Ghana and West Africa. You're watching us live, and everywhere you are. You can also tune in on your Facebook channel or YouTube channel. We are streaming in live here, which is going 108 exhibitors, and everybody's showing us what he or she has, and not just to sell, but also to open up for business development and other things, be it financial system too. I have with me another exhibitor here. Yes, sir, gentlemen.
Hello, boss.
Everything great.
Everything good.
You're looking good.
Thank you. And you're also looking smart.
I like you on your shirt, man. That's what, Vitas?
Yeah.
Am I right with the name?
Yeah, Vtex, Vitex.
Vtex, yeah, Vtex. So tell me about Vtex.
Vtex.
Your name first, sorry.
My name is Carlton Asi.
Carl, okay.
Carlton.
Okay,
yeah.
So you are in charge of?
Yeah, the local rep. The local company is called Zuri Chase, Ghana Limited. And we represent Vtex and a couple of other companies in Ghana. all in the construction industry. But
Okay.
VTEX is what we're exhibiting today. They're from Greece.
From Greece?
Yep.
Okay. So like I said, different product from different countries. Vitesse, their product is from Greece, and they are the reps here in Ghana. And I think I saw some white men too at their stand. So I'm sure that the main boxers from Vitesse are here to support them, to also exhibit their products here at the Ghana Build Expo. It's going on live on TV, DTV1, and you are watching us everywhere in Ghana. Trade Fair Center, La Accra, the Pavilion A. So tell me what's your products specifically are?
Okay. We have your normal everyday paints that people use for their homes.
The normal everyday paints?
Yeah, decorative paints, we do have them. We pride ourselves in paints with high quality in terms of the washability of the paints, the spread rate of the paints, and the whiteness of our white paints. That is on the paints level. Otherwise, VTEX produce to help solve issues with cracks. So basically, it's paint and crack solutions. And then we have products for roof. So when you have a concrete roof and you want to do what we normally call waterproofing, you use one of our products and you resolve that issue.
So you are for paint solution for cracks and concrete roofs. I mean waterproof stuff.
Yeah.
What makes your paint different from the ones in market?
What makes our paint different is we've got special resins in our paints, and for that reason, if you test our paints, you find them very thick compared to what is on the market. It's quite thick because of the resins we use, and because it's thick, it covers much more than the lighter paints that's on the market. So that's what our specialty is.
There's a couple of times that I hear people say, for me, our paints, when you use and even the insects hit on the wall, it kills it.
Yeah.
Is VTEX too doing the same?
VTEX, that's not a mosquito, what do you call it?
No, I'm only trying to find
I know
out.
what you're talking about. I don't know much about that.
Okay, so let me move from that side and come to the crack solution.
Yeah.
My wall is cracking. My wall is cracked.
Strip the wall,
put
what we call a chicken mesh in there, and then plaster again.
Yeah.
If that wall doesn't crack again, you're sold. If it cracks again, then you have a bigger problem, and that's where we come in. We come in for the most difficult problems, not the lighter ones. The most difficult ones. So
because now your crack solution is more or less another paint or probably a chemical.
No, it's not a chemical.
It's not a chemical.
It's not a chemical. That's what I said. It's a system. So it involves a primer, a special glue, a mesh, and then another glue. The mesh, which is a fiber mesh. The fiber mesh is quite a tough mesh, which will not rip. Nothing can rip it. We can have a battle over a fiber mesh, and we'll be here till tomorrow. We won't be able to rip it. So it's the fiber mesh that does the trick, and that solves the crack. So it's not a chemical, it's not a paint. It's a whole system that we've developed to resolve cracks.
Oh, okay.
And we have tested in Ghana and it's working.
And it's working?
Yep.
Now, to the pricing, is it affordable?
It is affordable. The only option you have is to pull down your whole building. So we know that you wouldn't want to do that, but that doesn't mean we base our prices on putting you in a corner. We make it affordable for people to resolve their issues.
Are you targeting the contractors or individual, anybody into construction, be it whatever you're into? So far as you need a paint or cracking system or waterproof, I mean, roofing or something, is that all? You are just targeting the big contractors?
To be honest, we're targeting both. We're targeting the contractors, we're targeting the architects, and individuals as well. We are set up in a way that we can cope with demand from all these sectors. And actually, because we're new, we're trying to get ourselves into the retail market, so we're wholesaling at the same time as well. So we're looking at working with the Institute of Architecture to get ourselves known by the architects, and then the other construction companies and grader as well, so that we'll be known in the market.
That would be very great. That would be very, very great. So this is the day 2 of the fair. Are you achieving the aim of joining the fair?
I must say yes.
People are walking into your booth?
Yeah.
You're making a lot of contacts?
We're making a lot of contacts. Yesterday was good, today is even better. So we're happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
All right, so right after the fair, where can somebody locate?
Yeah, we're located in Odoko on the Winneba High Road,
Odoko on the Univer Highway.
Yes, just opposite Pogas Furniture, next to Gloryland Hotel.
Next to Gloryland, just opposite what?
Yeah, Pogas Furniture.
Pogas Furniture.
Yeah, just next to Gloryland Hotel.
All right, so any number?
Our contact number is 0244-745079. I'll repeat that.
Yeah, repeat it.
0244-745079.
I think on the slow tone one.
On the slow tone, right. 0244-5079. Is that slow? You know.
No, you didn't say the number was
0244 74
79. So that's the number for Vitesse Company. Be it your paint, whatever you want it to be, any color, they have it. And they also have the cracking system, cracking solution system, and there was a roofing stuff for your construction. They say they are open for everybody. Be it you that you are holding a very big construction contract, you can come to them. They will design a very good package for you, or sit down with you from scratch to the point that you get there. And the individual too that you are building your house, you can get there. The architects, you can get there. Even the painters and the other artisans or other people who also do this similar work, you can also get to them. And that was the number he gave on the screen. So you are still here. We take a quick breather. And when we come back, we still bring you more SVTS on here, DTV1.